So good morning, everyone. How are we feeling? Yeah, good. Everyone early to bed? Yeah? Wonderful. Well, the hospitality suite ended at 11, so I presume everyone went to bed after that. I know that's what I did. So welcome to day 2 of the Agricultural Excellence Conference. For anyone who wasn't with us yesterday, I'm Heather Watson, Executive Director of Farm Management Canada. And so welcome here, of course, to beautiful Canmore, Alberta, and a welcome to everyone online joining us as well from the comfort of your home, and you're probably still in your PJs, and that makes me pretty jealous. So just a few kind of opening remarks to remember kind of where we are, who we are. That's me, obviously, and some of the things that we can do while we're here. So, of course, social media is always important. We kind of like to embrace FOMO, fear of missing out. So feel free to take pictures of slides or speakers or each other, whatever you like. And there's been some really great quotes going around from some of the speakers from yesterday. On social media, you can use hashtag AgEx 2022. And we're on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and LinkedIn too, for those who want to use that platform. Okay. Oh, yes. And so Eric's at the back in the beautiful white shirt, waving his giant long arm. And so he'll be kind of trying to nab you throughout the day to just do little question, little interviews, things like that. What do you think of the experience? What made you come? What drew you here? I guess that's a more positive way of saying it. Who forced you to come? But yeah, so if you see kind of Eric tugging at your sleeve, that's what he might want. Okay, next slide. Okay, good. So we still have our coaches on call. I hope you've been taking advantage of the opportunity to speak with all the experts we have in this room. And so you will find on the tables there's a little QR code you can scan. You just open the camera on your phone, take a picture, and that'll actually take you to the website where you can look at all the Calendlies of these wonderful experts with farm business management expertise. And then you can book a private meeting with them in the hotel and have that kind of one-on-one advisory or coaching session. So that's a really nice feature. And we really thank our coaches on call for doing that, because they could be in here enjoying coffee and nice food, but they're working hard out there. So we really appreciate that. And of course, this conference wouldn't be possible without the support of our amazing sponsors and partners and supporters. So first and foremost, our title sponsor, MNP. We heard from Stuart Person yesterday. He also happens to be on our board of directors. And our panel sponsors are the Canadian Canola Growers Association. We're going to hear from them later today, as well as the British Columbia Ministry of Agriculture and Food, AgSafe BC, and the Dumore Agriculture Foundation. We heard from those guys yesterday with the incredible kind of mental health session looking at the BC floods 1 year later, and where we can, look to support each other as we go forward. And our workshop sponsors, Leadership and BMO. Our keynote sponsor yesterday was AFSC, and we heard from Kevin, which was lovely. Our session sponsors, Cargill Market Sense, we'll hear from them later today, BDO as well, Backsoft Management as well, and FCC, we heard from Joel yesterday. AgSmart as well as a sponsor, and Decisive Farming by TELUS Agriculture. You'll hear from Daniel just after I get done this little housekeeping bit. Our meal sponsors, Alberta Canola, that was the lunch yesterday. Alberta Wheat, that's the lunch today. And Farming for Tomorrow was breakfast this morning. The banquet sponsor, Alberta Innovates, and I think we all had a lot of fun at the banquet last night. I know I did. Wonderful food, wonderful people, and a wonderful celebration of our 30th anniversary. And of course, Michelle Rogalski winning the 2022 Wilson Laurie Award was just phenomenal. It's so nice to have Michelle and her husband here with us. The farm tour sponsor, John Deere. Our media sponsor, Nope, it's our reception sponsor, BASF, but that's okay. Our media sponsor, Real Agriculture, our on-demand sponsor, the Canadian Centre for Occupational Health and Safety. It's great to have Sue here. Sue Freeman, we presented together at the Canadian Association of, the Canadian Agricultural Safety Association conference together, and she's quite lovely. And the hospitality suite sponsor, Origin, and we got Stone sitting right in front of me here. So I think we all appreciated the hospitality suite last night, and maybe thereafter as well. And our supporting partners, so we like to recognize our supporting partners. They help promote and really increase our reach of the event, and try and get as many people's eyes on this conference as possible, both coming in person and virtually, and we really, really appreciate their ongoing support. Most have been with us since the very beginning, so we're really, really pleased with that. And our sponsor tables, yeah, so some of our sponsors have display booths and some swag, but definitely some really, really cool information. Just in the next room beside us, it's the Crocus Room. So you can go in there during breaks. That's where kind of snacks and coffee will be set up. So you can kind of meander around in there and say hello to our sponsors and thank them on our behalf for being here with us today. I also want to mention that, I just dropped something, but I don't know what it was. So TELUS also has provided charging stations for your phones. If you like me, I always forget my charger. So there's just at the back of the room. So feel free to use those charging stations, courtesy of TELUS Agriculture. All right, where am I? Oh, right. Here we go. So in lieu of speaker gifts, sorry, Daniel, like a lot of speakers come, you get a nice bottle of wine. But we like to support our fellow friends in the industry. So our sister organization, the Canadian Agricultural Safety Association, they have a Farm Safe Foundation keeping families and farmers safe. So in lieu of speaker gifts, we actually make a donation to them every year, and we're really, really happy to do so. Really pleased that we can do that, and our speakers don't mind missing out on that little gift as well. So we're really pleased to be able to do that. All right, I'm flipping the page so I get this right. So our first speaker this morning, I'm really pleased to introduce you to Daniel Portella. I first met Daniel at Farm Tech Conference, and he was handing out the best beef jerky. I'll never forget that. Their swag was beef jerky, and I was just like, that is the coolest swag in the world. We actually copied you because we had beef jerky in the hospitality suite last night, just thinking of how awesome that was as a little snack when you're away. So you probably didn't want me to share that little tidbit about you, but there it is. It's out there and it's recorded, so sorry, Daniel. So Daniel's going to be talking to us today about what is IoT and what does it mean for my farm. But first, a little bit about Daniel. Daniel has 18 years of international business experience, having led product marketing and operations teams in the agriculture and pharmaceutical industries. Daniel joined TELUS in 2018 as one of the first TELUS agriculture team members, responsible for developing strategy and executing initial tactics. Daniel currently leads the build of a growing portfolio of relevant solutions for farms and ranches across Canada for TELUS. His portfolio includes rural connectivity, software as a service, I had to look up what SaaS stood for, IoT solutions developed via partnerships. He possesses a bachelor's degree in business from Mackenzie University in Brazil, wow, super cool, and is based out of Calgary, Alberta. So if you can put your hands together and welcome Daniel to the stage.